Hello, Internet and all the candle lovers out there. It's Cassidy from Candle Crazed, and a Happy New Year! It is 2017, so a whole new year to look forward to. So that brings us to December candle empties. So this month, I didn't quite get through. I got through a lot, but I didn't get through enough to really be satisfied with my burning this month. But anyway, we'll get right to it. And we'll take a look at these candles. Alright, so one of the first ones that I grabbed here, it is a Yankee Candle Christmas Cookie in the single wick paraffin jar, 22 ounces. You'll be like, Cassidy, why is that all full? Whoa, look at all that oil. This one got thrown into the candle warmer, partly because it had no throw while it was burning, and I couldn't keep it lit. It had the smallest wick that I didn't even trim it. I was pouring a little wax out. As you can see, there's still a lot, and I was just not having it, so I threw it in the warmer. And in the warmer, it was so great. It was so strong. It really smelled like I was baking cookies, and I had compliments while it was in the warmer, like, oh my gosh, it smells so good in here. So in terms of repurchasing it, I would never get it in the jar again. I think I would stick with wax melts, centerpiece cups, things like that, because the candle just has no throw. So this is a staple for a lot of people, but for me, it just did not perform well. Would I recommend it to you based on what I've gotten out of it in the scent? Yes, because it's awesome, but it's just not a good performer in terms of the candle. Alright, the next one that was thrown into a warmer is Yankee Candle's Berry Trifle in the 2-wick. This one I actually moved, and the wax melted weird over the wick, so I couldn't really relight it. But when I did have it lit, puny wick syndrome, didn't get anything. Threw this bad boy in the warmer, and oh my gosh, it was amazing. You definitely get that strawberry, raspberry, sweet scent with a whipped cream. And it was so strong. It threw and through for days. It was a solid 7.5, 8 in the warmer, and it was fantastic. Based on that, I would definitely repurchase it and maybe just throw it in the candle warmer. So I would definitely recommend the scent, but be warned, it's not a good performer in terms of burning-wise in the candle. But I would get it again in other forms, and I would probably try a single wick jar and see if that works. So another one thrown in the candle warmer was an Alpine Martini from this year's new Christmas collection. This is a tart cranberry scent with an effervescent note. And this in the warmer was so strong. Like the Berry Trifle, it really, really performed well. So that one, definitely, I would repurchase this one in a heartbeat. Again, I threw it in the warmer partly because of the soot, and it started tunneling, so off into the warmer it went. But in terms of fragrance, I absolutely love it. If you like tart cranberry scents like Cranberry Woods from Bath & Body Works, you would definitely like this scent. It doesn't have the spices, but it's just that really nice tart cranberry. And throw-wise on the warmer, it was fantastic. It was a solid 7.5, 8. While burning, it was average. It was maybe around a 5.5. So definitely the warmer brought all of those nice juices out, which made it fantastic. Another one that I threw onto the warmer is Pine Bough from Yankee Candle in the Woodwick collection. This one is basically a dupe for In a Winter Wonderland and Winter by Bath & Body Works. You get the mandarin, clove, and woods notes. And while burning, this was not super strong. It was more like a 4, and that was in my bedroom. In the warmer, I had this in my kitchen, and it was wonderful. It had an amazing scent throw, and it was around a 7.5. And it threw and through for days. And the reason I threw this in the warmer was because I couldn't smell it while burning anymore. It didn't give me any burning problems or any soot. I just couldn't smell it, and I was over it. So I'm like, you're going in the warmer, and that's that. And this scent, if you like those nice smoky pine scents, I would recommend it, but just be warned, it just did not throw while burning. And unfortunately, it only comes in candle form, so you're kind of banking on that. Alright. Ooh, one I actually finished. Alright, I have a limited edition version of Yankee Candle's Magical Frosted Forest. This was the original release of the candle, which was 4 years ago. Yep, 2013. And this is that nice vanilla pine. It's just a really light balsam with a nice vanilla sugary note. If you're not crazy about pine scents, this one might be for you because with that added vanilla, it was awesome. Definitely takes the edge off of the balsam. Performance-wise, it burned great all the way down to the bottom. Had no problems with soot, no problems with wicks. Scent throw, it was okay. I mean, for a small tumbler, they range around a 4 or 5. So that's what I got, and that's what I was kind of expecting. Would I get it again in a bigger form? Absolutely. And if you guys like those pine scents or aren't too crazy, it could go either way for you. All right, moving on to the next one. We've got Fresh Balsam by Bath & Body Works in the adorable packaging that you guys know I'm obsessed with. This one performed fantastic. And we've got that nice description on the bottom of the jar. So it's woodland balsam, crispy eucalyptus, fir branches, and cedarwood. This is like just a really nice balsam. It's not Yankee Candle quality balsam, but it's enough that you get that nice tree smell. Absolutely loved it. Would recommend this in a heartbeat. Throw-wise, it did great. It was like a solid 6. I was burning it with the Magical Frosted Forest and some other stuff that I have in my bag here that I will show you guys. So if you like your Christmas tree balsam scents, I would pick one up. It's great. Another one that I finished is Holiday Bayberry and the 2-wick tumbler from Yankee. This one is just your classic bayberry scent. You do get those nice evergreen notes with a little tiny hint of a citrus and a tiny, tiny hint of clove to kind of create this smoky kind of evergreen bayberry scent. Absolutely wonderful. Had a little bit of sooting and residue on the jar, which is to be expected with the 2-wick tumblers when you get them to the bottom. This one I would absolutely recommend to you guys. It is a fantastic scent. It's classic for Christmas, and it burned beautifully. Scent-wise, it was around a 5.5, 6, but for that scent, that's what I expect. It's not super strong. It is not designed to be strong. So if you go into it thinking it's going to be a heavy hitter, you're going to be disappointed. So definitely if you guys are into like those smoky kind of scents, I would highly recommend it. Alright, so now moving into our smaller wax forms. I finished a balsam and cedar melt cup to kind of go with my pine scents. It's that classic Christmas tree scent. It's definitely great if you are into pine scents. Threw really well. I think I got like a 6.5 out of that. So I finished that. Finished a box of balsam and cedar tea lights to pair with that. Those were great. Love Yankees tea lights right now. They're absolutely awesome. Finished a random but honey clementine melt cup from Yankee. This guy, oh my god, was so freaking strong. If you guys like those tangerine citrusy scents, you'll absolutely love it. It threw and was like a solid 8.5 in my centerpiece warmer. See what else did we finish? Vanilla bourbon. This was unimpressive, not super strong. I didn't really get anything that I like, and I'm kind of over that scent. Wouldn't recommend it. It kind of has like salted caramel and like sugared vanilla mixed. I'm just not crazy about it. Also finished a tart of Magical Frosted Forest to pair with my small tumbler. That just gave it like an extra oomph. Finished an Autumn Gathering. That was in my bathroom. And that one was just a great patchouli sandalwood scent. Absolutely loved it in my bathroom. It was perfect for that space. Gave a nice, like, earthy scent. Absolutely would recommend it and would buy more. Oh, finished a Holiday Bayberry votive candle. Gotta get that good luck. Finished another Bayberry candle. This one was actually a gift. It was bought at a craft show, and I absolutely loved it. Burned that on Christmas Eve. Had the same exact scent as the Bayberry. Finished a sugar and spice tart. That one is not impressive to me. It's just it's a cinnamon clove, almost like a baked cinnamon, and I just don't like it. It makes me nauseous. It was in my collection, and I have to move through some of these tarts. This one's coated in oil. Red berry and cedar, absolutely hate it. Like if you watched my least favorite Christmas scents, that one is on there. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I don't like it and I wouldn't recommend it to you. Had it in my collection, it needed to go. Finished a candied pecans from Yankee. This one, basically no scent throw. What I could smell, it just smelled like real pecans. Like nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. It's definitely not something that most people would expect from it. Like people think, oh, like candied pecans, like it's gonna be like those cinnamon coated pecans. You don't get that. It's literally what you do smell of it. It's just pecans. And I like that. If it would have been stronger, I would have definitely been more happy with it. But it did not perform well for me at all. And then last but not least, I finished a Kringle Melt in Cozy Cabin. And this one is kind of like a marshmallow type scent. It did not perform very well for me. I put it in a melt cup for my centerpiece warmer. Couldn't really smell it, but I was burning it with the Magical Frosted Forest. So that kind of intensified the sweet balsam, which that was great. That scent is great for blending, the Cozy Cabin. So if you like blending and you like sweet scents, I would highly recommend it. But that kind of concludes my empties for this month. I know this is kind of like a makeshift. It's the day after New Year's Eve, so obviously New Year's Day, what am I saying? So if you guys get my drift, it's not a get out of bed kind of a day, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for our semi-annual sale hauls that are going to be posting very soon. And I hope you guys have a great start to your new year, and we will talk to you next time. And remember to tell all of your friends about us, even if they like candles or not. Remember, we can convert them. And make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Tell me some of your scents that you burned this month, and I will talk to you later. Bye!